So here is a video describing how you can run a Hamlib library with the command system to rotate your mk1 rotator. So first we have to install um, the Hamlib library, and we have to include that library to the system path. So in my case, my Hamlib library is being installed, and that is inside the C and goes to the program files and inside the Hamlib, and here is the bin folder, and that consists of this rotaCTL.exe and rotctld.exe. Those two commands that helps the rotator to talk to gpredict, or you can manually talk to the rotator. So let's run this in a command window. Let's open a PowerShell or Windows command prompt anywhere, and just paste this value, this command. You can see I have located the program where the exe file is, and then I give this 202 to indicate EasyCom2 protocol, and here is the COM5 to mark the rotator in which USB port the rotator is connected. Here is the baud rate. So first let's run this command, and there you can see the command is successfully running, and there is the message, the rotator command. It is asking for rotator command. There you can see the version and open root model 202 EasyCom2 protocol is already established. The status is stable. So let's give it a position command P followed by, and let's say 60-degree azimuth, and let's say the 60-degree elevation. So if we press enter, the rotator right here should be rotated at 60 degree, which is actually running by the power supply. And as soon as I hit enter, the rotator, there you can see it is relocated as 60 degree azimuth elevation. So that means the command window is actually working. So we can manually give it a command and it will rotate the rotor. So in that case, the library is working as well as the rotor communication is happening. So now let's terminate this command with a new PowerShell window, and let's kill the task so that we can free up the COM5 port. So you have to put this command task kill /im /rotaCTLD. So we are using rotaCTL, so we have to use that, and we have to press enter so that the COM5 is being free. So you can see rotaCTL.exe has been terminated. So let's see COM port is free or not right now. So let's say mode COM5. So we are using COM5, so let's do that, and it will give me value. There you can see it is 9600 baud rate with data bits 8 and stop bits 1. You have to make sure these three parameters are in check. So after that, let's run the rotaCTLD command. So let's go over to the, there you can see the previous. Now it is back to the normal PowerShell. Let's cut this window, and let's cut this as well. Let's go over to the command prompt again, and let's use one window to run this ctld. You can see ctld.exe. Let's run this ctld.exe that uses the TCP ID from the gpredict to give information to the rotator as EasyCom2 protocol. There you can see 202 describing EasyCom2 protocol, that is the COM port, that is the baud rate, and here is our port, and this is the server host. So rotaCTLD, make sure that when you click enter, you can see that is showing the status, and that is the EasyCom2 actually working, and here is the root model. So that means the whole system is working. So you have to make that minimize. Don't touch this, you have to run it in the background. So let's minimize the window, and let's open a new PowerShell window, and try to and let's say we have to use it to kill the task which is actually running. So let's open the gpredict to rotator control. So let's gpredict exe, you have to open this, and make sure in the preference you use the rotator, and there is the local host should be this value, so that indicates the local host, and that is the port 4533 we have already established in the program, so that it listens to this port. So you have to make this okay, and go over to the rotator antenna control, and there you can see the antenna control that shows the azimuth and elevation value, and here is the rotator that I named mk1, and if I engage the rotator should rotate, but in my case there is an issue, so that it starts oscillating or something. So that is the problem right now, but it should be fixable. So let's say here, if I there you can see the rotator is actually oscillating, but it tries to do the tracking, but as soon as I manually hit this, and it oscillates. So that is the problem right now, but you can see the rotator actually accepting command and it rotating, but through the gpredict there is a bit of issue, so it is not working with the gpredict. But we can communicate, because we have already seen it receives the elevation and azimuth commands manually. So that is the project update right now.